Hello, first grade. I have two books to read to you today. The first one is called Winter Blankets. A book is a door, a magic door. It can take you places you have never been before. Ready, set, turn the page. Open the book. Now it's time to explore. Winter is a soft white blanket that wraps everything in quiet. Swish, swoosh. It is the gentle sound of skates on ice. Crunch, scrunch. It is the noise made by Dad's boots on the newly fallen snow. Yawn. I stretch and get up. The logs in the fireplace crackle and snap like popcorn. I wiggle my toes by the fire and look out the window while I have breakfast. Outside, penguins glide across the pond. Later, Mom bundles me in shirts and jackets, and I grow rounder and rounder until I'm a balloon, hardly able to move at all. I duck walk to the pond, where I am a red cardinal. Round and round we go, the penguins and I. Our laughter is lost in the blankets of snow, lost among the leafless trees around the pond. Then Mom calls me inside for some hot chocolate. And while winter wraps everything in quiet, Mom wraps me in a blanket of warmth. The end. The other book I want to read to you today is The Night Before Christmas. Here are all of Santa's elves. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher and Dancer, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As the dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and the clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to a sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, excuse me, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. The end. This was your last library for 2020. We're going on winter break. I hope you guys all have an awesome winter break and really good holidays while we're off. And we will get to see each other again when we come back from winter break in January. Bye.